We may have to play the Borg from the Borg remastered because I can't get games to load. Restore. Let's try start. All right. Well, I guess we'll just play the Borg remastered, I suppose. Okay. So here we go. I mean, this is fine. I think this is fine. Although it doesn't look like you can see all of the screen. I don't know. Well, yeah, you can. You can see all of the screen. Never mind. Let's see if it works. Let's see how this works. The video looks so much better. Wow. Like, seriously.
The reading's not clear.
I do not like all the junk on the screen, but this'll do. I'm not gonna restart the timer until we get back to the thing. Yeah, thanks, Brave Star.
He's been through here. Magnetic resonance traces.
I think I have to.
Okay, one of us
add
has
a
to go.
glitch,
Somebody
though.
should stay. In case
Shut
he went
up,
through a double
Brave
tap.
Star.
Whoa, 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 whoa. I said one of us, I didn't say you. You know, you may be head of security, but I do outrank you. Yeah, it's only by 3 weeks, but I think that would stand up in case of a
Lower the volume a little bit.
I'll tell you what.
It's a little bit louder than it was before.
Well, if you're not gonna play, sprint behind you! Ah!
Surprise.
Okay. Alright. Oh good, it does a fast restart.
I win. Watch your back.
Alright, let's watch this and see what happens. Because I'm curious. He said it's a trick, so what do we do? Click his face? Maybe we just go... Maybe we just punch him in the face.
Bad idea. You see, there is another Borg, and he's waiting in the corridor for whoever comes out first. Poor old Dad. I hope you don't feel guilty.
Where'd they get that video for this? I just let him kill me.
Remember what you said. Better dead than Borg.
Kill me.
Rise and shine. Rise and shine.
We get this again.
If it looks like a Borg, walks like a Borg, and sees like a...
Oh, look. Oh, when we hit scan, we can like... Oh, man. This is like, interesting. What's this?
Borg Designator Interface Circuit, the central cybernetic element of all Borg. The circuit contains each Borg unit's identification labels and any information not yet uploaded to the collective. If a circuit is removed, the Borg's self-destruct process is initiated and all remaining biological and cybernetic components are vaporized.
A Borg.
Then it must be a Borg. You're wondering what you're feeling? That's pain. No Borg is an island unto himself. Every Borg is part of the whole.
Alright, we can see this in beautiful HD.
Do you hear that? Filling your mind, telling you what to think, what to do. Welcome to the collective, Cadet.
Borg designate bird of Borg. Absorb, destroy, obey.
Time to go assimilating.
Oh, Sprint, what have they done? They've adapted to the frequency settings of our phasers.
Let's just not do anything. What if we do nothing?
Captain!
I don't think so.
It's just basically the same thing happens.
You just
All
called
right.
your fellow Borg up to the bridge and had him assassinate all your friends. Don't feel bad, though. If it ever goes to trial, you can always claim the collective made
I
you do
didn't
it.
call anybody.
This time.
I mean,
try
I
not to
guess I
get
did,
caught.
maybe.
Oh, and by the way, your father cheats.
Oh, I did punch him. Change the frequency. We'll change his frequency, I guess.
Good idea. Retuning the phaser to a higher EM band frequency. You're right, they probably already adapted to the old ones. Nice shot. What did you think I was gonna do, cheat?
Nailed it.
Let's go see what this circuit can tell us.
I'm so good. The Circuit, Chapter 7.
No, I'm just not getting anything useful from it. Maybe if we hooked it into the ship's computer and had it analyzed.
I'd like to know more about it first. Can't you interface your tricorder with it?
Maybe, but I don't think I'd get any more information.
Scan. I can scan all this stuff. What's this?
Computer interface. Direct interface input-output port for the USS Righteous main computer. Considered much more effective for analysis than a simple tricorder interface.
I think I've scanned pretty much everything. What's this?
Medical hypospray. Experimental model. Programmable. Uses baseline replicator technology. Capable of delivering up to 200 different non-zero biological catalysts.
Okay. Doesn't look like I can scan anything else.
Brent, what do you think?
What do you mean, what do I think? What am I supposed to do? I don't understand. What are my options?
This one's free. Don't do it.
What? My implant.
I don't understand.
Ensign Targus's implant works along the same basic principles as the Borg circuit. She might be able to interface with it.
No. You can't possibly be suggesting that Ensign Targus be allowed to interface with the implant.
Nobody is suggesting anything of the kind.
In truth, Captain, interfacing with the implant would be somewhat like autoneural stimulation, an experience which Ensign Targus is quite familiar with.
Exactly the point, Captain. Ensign Targus's neural implant is designed to counteract the side effects of that kind of neural stimulation experience. This kind of neural input is...
Does anybody mind if I join in on this discussion? You're all talking about me as if I weren't here.
Ensign, the long-term effects of your recovery won't...
Counselor, the concept of long-term effects loses its meaning when the entire Federation is in danger of obliteration. I'm ready.
Slap it on her
I think it would
head.
be best if the ensign were immobilized during this.
Do it.
You could have waited till I sat down.
I could have, but I didn't.
No. I want Sprint to do it.
Whatever you have to go through, Targus will be there for you.
Counselor, I've already been through hell and back. I don't think this could be any worse.
Do it. It fit. What? You know, it fits exactly. Wow, that's amazing.
She's in agony. You've never had to deal with pain, have you, Sprint?
Shut up.
Assimilation. Technology. Channels. Subspace channels. The Borg implant taking over systems. Communication with collective. Jam systems.
The Borg implant is getting its orders from the Borg collective. How do we jam the signals, Targus?
Shields. Modulate mutations. 0.6525 of normal. Now!
Do it!
Modulating shield mutation.
The Borg cube is scanning us.
What's happening with those shields, Mr. Furlong?
Almost there, sir.
They're firing!
Mr. Furlong!
Got it.
They've stopped firing.
The shield settings must be in sync with the Borg scanners. They sense us as being part of the collective.
Alone! We are... Resistances! You will be assimilated!
The shield has cut off the Borg circuit from the Borg collective. We've got to disconnect it.
Kill me.
One more CC of neuroblock and she'll be a vegetable for life. Do you want to be responsible for turning Ensign Targus into a Bolian zucchini?
What's this?
Emergency Med Kit contains several high-tech medical instruments, including an experimental programmable hypospray, plus several of the most basic needs associated with emergency medical situations. That means bandages, disinfectants, etc.
All right.
Are you sure you want to do this? You saw what it did to Furlong. But then again, you are Bajani. I'll give you a chance to think about it.
I like how you can freeze it and you have an option. What's this? What's this? What's this thing?
She's dead.
Well, that's not
You're
what
not
I
supposed to
meant
be
to
killing
do.
people, Cadet. You're supposed to be saving them. It is a concept your limited cognitive abilities can deal with, isn't it? Or am I wasting my time with you? Don't disappoint me again.
Don't these phasers have stun settings? Like, seriously, don't these phasers have stun settings?
No. You're not dead. You're unconscious. In a Bajani pain trance. Interesting phenomena. I'm not sure what its evolutionary benefit was for the Bajani. Something like a Terran possum, perhaps. Oh, look. You're regaining consciousness.
Welcome back, Lieutenant.
I guess this means I owe you my life twice, huh, Sprint?
was the
I've
correct
never
answer.
seen anyone go into a Bajani pain trance before. Interesting. You were clearly unconscious, yet your body managed to finish the task at hand. I suppose it's part of the survival mechanism. Quick thinking. Next time, though, warn me.
While you were out, we did a diagnostic on the computer systems. The Borg implant is continuing to rewrite code.
I'm sending an away team over to the Borg cube to see if they can find anything that'll help us disable the implant.
Targus and I are going, but we could use a third. I don't know if we'll get out of there alive.
I won't order you to go, Lieutenant.
Oh,
sounds like-
we few, we happy few, we band of Borg.
This sounds like a bad idea.
They're turning this into some heroic escapade, trying to make it impossible to turn down. I'll go.
We don't need you, Quint. We need someone we can trust.
Just like old times, huh, buddy? 3 against the world. Coming? Okay.
I guess I am.
Here's your phaser.
No choice
Each of ours
there.
has been retuned to a different frequency.
Here,
But
take this.
what?
I don't think we need an emergency med kit. If things get that bad, we're probably dead.
There are many ways to die. Some of them are more painful than others. There's an emergency hypospray programmable for neuro painkillers just in case. You do know how to use it, don't you?
We're coming alongside the Borg
Yeah, click
cube.
the button.
Good luck. Energize.
Borg Cube, Chapter 8. Ooh. This is like a much better interface, I must say. Look at all those Borgs.
Borg technology, console, access into the Borg collective information. The console can...
Yeah, whatever. Less talk, more walk, or something. I don't know. Oh, we gotta scan that one.
A Borg, member of the cyborg species. Borg, part cybernetic, part biological. See Borg.
Part cybernetic, part biological, all wanting to kill you. Borg number 2. Do we need to reverse the polarity of the neutron flow?
What do we do?
Let's see what they do first.
What are you looking at, Cadet?
The answer was nothing. He took the medical kit. That's nice. Why would you refuse a medical kit? That seems stupid. Like, seriously, that seems like dingus. An act of a dingus. I do feel like our dingus counter should probably be higher than 0.
Why?
Well, most of the Borg we've seen have direct interface abilities. Why would they need something like this?
Yeah, remember, they've already totally assimilated one Starfleet officer. Maybe this is his influence.
Or maybe it's a trick.
Somehow, I don't think the Borg understand the concept of trick. Okay, security. You think you can bypass the Borg lockouts and get us the information we need?
Okay.
Manual interface with Borg collective knowledge. Encryption codes needed to bypass security and recognition levels.
This looks like just random guessing yet
Borg,
again.
an extremely powerful cybernetically...
Is this just random guessing yet again?
They've adapted.
That's the trouble with Borg. You kill one, there's always another one to take its place. You're never gonna figure out how to interface until you learn how to think like a Borg. Kill them before they kill you. Strike first.
All right, that's a death. This. I admit this is far less annoying than they've improved the interface, and the interface was my biggest issue with this game. Though I don't have any hints on this.
Standard interface. Odd.
Why?
Well, most of the Borg we've seen have direct interface abilities. Why would they need something like this?
And remember, they've already totally assimilated one Starfleet officer. Maybe this is his influence.
Or maybe it's a trick.
Somehow, I don't think the Borg understand the concept of trick. Okay, security.
Of a trick.
You can bypass the Borg lockouts and get us the information we need.
Of a trick. Right? I'm clicking! I'm clicking! Nothing's happening!
They've adapted.
What am I supposed to do?
That's the trouble.
Here?
You kill one, there's always another one to take its place. You're never gonna figure out how to interface until you learn how to think like a Borg. Kill them before they kill you. Strike first.
Oh, I'm supposed to kill them. That's what they're saying.
Sprint!
Hold on, buddy. I need you conscious.
That's what they're saying.
Don't go into one of your paint trances yet.
Okay.
What is that?
Something to counteract the Bajani adrenaline.
It's working.
Sprint, I'm sorry about that. But you're gonna have to deal with the pain just like the rest of us humanoids. Come on. We have to get out of this corridor before more of them come.
But it's got sprint!
Later. That's an order.
And I feel like this is intended. Well, that's weird, but okay. This I don't think is a death. If I hit scan, nothing. Nothing new, at least.
Borg designate Beta, Alpha set of 3. Assimilate knowledge. Interface. Assimilate.
Oh my god. Was I supposed to remember that?
Designate Beta, Alpha 73, alert. 2 life forms. Target destroyed. Target destroyed.
No.
Alert.
Apparently not. Apparently I wasn't supposed to remember that. It just put it in automatically. Anything new to scan? No. And this seems like this seems bad. Okay. What am I supposed to do? Maybe I don't feel like I had the ability to do anything the entire time. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe there was an option at some point. Also, I don't feel like I had the option to do anything the entire time. Like, that was a lot of video for not a whole lot of me being able to do anything.
Sprint!
Hold on, buddy. I need you conscious. Don't go into one of your paint trances yet.
What is that?
Something to counteract the Bajani adrenaline.
It's working.
Sprint, I'm sorry about that. But you're gonna have to deal with the pain just like the rest of us humanoids.
Like, I feel like this is good. But here it feels like
get out of this corridor before more of them come.
This lasts so long. I can't believe I can't do anything here.
A Borg. Member of the cyborg species. Borg.
Yeah. They're all Borgs.
Standard Federation handheld phaser. Power setting range from stun to metallurgical.
See, it does have
For
a
use as
stun on
high-powered
it. I knew it. I can't do anything right now.
Borg designate Beta, Alpha 7-3. Assimilate knowledge. Interface. Assimilate.
Borg technology. Console. Access into the Borg collective information. The console can be interfaced via a direct Borg link. You'll be learning more about that. Or standard manual manipulation. You know, pushing buttons, turning knobs, that sort of thing. Manual interface with Borg collective knowledge. Encryption codes needed to bypass security and recognition levels.
I'm gonna write down this code just because. I don't know if I need it, but I'm gonna write it down regardless. 133422. That's what it is. 133422. 133422. Like, I still can't do anything.
Designate Beta, Alpha 7-3. Alert to life.
Wait, is it good that I did that? Is that good?
Force. Target destroyed. Target destroyed. Alert. Alert.
I haven't quite figured out what. I can't do anything. I can't do anything. What am I supposed to do? I don't understand. Like, I legit don't understand. My options are, I mean, basically everywhere is clickable. You're lolling. Well, maybe what if we shoot him in the back instead? Do we have that option? Shoot him now. Shoot him now.
What are you looking at, Cadet?
Well, we can't do that. Alright. Well, we're screwed now. We're gonna die again. Oh, maybe not? I don't know. I now know the code. Right? I know the code now. 133422.
Pretty standard interface. Odd.
Why?
Well, most of the Borg we've seen have direct interface abilities. Why would they need something like this?
You remember, they've already totally assimilated one Starfleet officer. Maybe this is his influence.
Or maybe it's a trick.
Somehow, I don't think the Borg understand the concept of trick. Okay, security. You think you can bypass the Borg lockouts and get us the information we need?
That must be it. Contact terminated with assimilation implant. That must be a Borg time sequence.
No, I think it's a code for accessing the implant.
You have to die in order to get the code you need for later. You have to take a death, apparently. You have to take a death. Alright, I'm gonna moon logic that one. So you have to take a death in order to get the code for the thing and then redo it. Okay, alright, well, now we know.
Implant. If we can find a way to interface safely with the implant, we can feed it this sequence and then order it to shut down.
If it's anything like this terminal, it's going to look for a Borg signature. Damn, if we still had that dead Borg circuit, we could use that to convince the implant we were Borg.
That's not a bad idea.
But the circuit was fried.
So we'll get another one. There's no shortage of Borg around here. Get that circuit. No, Sprint's right. We need a living Borg.
I was right.
There's got to be something we can use on the Borg that'll stun them without killing them.
What the heck? What the heck?
Medical hypospray, experimental model, programmable, uses baseline replicator technology, capable of delivering up to 200 different non-zero biological catalysts. Level 1 humanoid neural block. Paralytic, safe for humanoids with neural resistance of 4 or less. Humans, Bajani, Bajorans, etc. Level 2 humanoid neural block. Paralytic, safe for humanoids with neural resistance of 8 or less. Cardassians, Vulcans, Klingons, etc.
Oh, it's giving me codes.
Level 3 humanoid neural block. Paralytic, safe for humanoids with neural resistance of 15 or less. Capable of stopping a Pelacan rhino in its tracks.
Let me click it
Deadly,
again.
The most known humanoids. Level 3 humanoid neural block. Paralytic, safe for humanoids with neural resistance of 15 or less.
2313.
Lock and Rhino in its tracks.
2313.
Humanoid species.
Claire's on the chair.
A few.
I can't clean the chair when Claire's on it. All right.
Do you think you're fast enough? Do you really think that's going to work on me? You didn't check the tricorder. I have no biological components. You should have waited for one of the others.
Hold on, buddy. We need you conscious. Don't go to one of your pain transitions.
I think I'm gonna die.
Get out of here!
I'm sorry.
You are in a Bajani pain trance. Your friend Furlong wasn't able to stop it. The Borg don't seem to notice, though. They're assimilating you at this very moment. At least this time, you won't feel it. Oh, it looks like you're waking up.
Oh, lovely. You told the Borg we were playing Borg, and the Borg said, nice.
Interesting. Borg, yet not Borg. Do you feel it? It's different this time, isn't it?
Designate Beta, Alpha 73, alert, destroy. Unassimilated life form, destroy, alert. Designate Beta, Alpha 73, dispatch, destroy.
Frank! It's still you. Look out!
Yay! Now that was the right action. Proving to yourself that you didn't have to listen to that nasty old Borg collective. True, you are dead, but now you know something you didn't know before, right? Well then, it was worth the trouble.
Oh. 2313.
Do you think you're fast enough? Do you really think that's going to work on me? You'll be back. Maybe more than once.
What were you waiting for?
He's alive. I'll wait team to right this.
Furlong! Sprint! I've got to get Furlong out of here. Hold them off. I'll be back.
Didn't anyone ever teach you to watch your back?
Okay. Was that? Not convinced that's a death. I am Borg. Yeah.
Alert, Sector 6G, 2 life forms, assimilation of Borg, to destroy.
Okay. I didn't do that.
Now you know how to disarm the implant. If only you weren't a slave to the collective, you could go back to the righteous and save them. If only.
Dude, I I don't understand. I'm confused as heck right now.
Do you think you're fast enough? Do you really think that's going to work?
How do I disarm the implant? I don't understand. I don't
You didn't check the tricorder. I have no biological components. You should have waited for one of the others.
I want to watch this again.
Hold on, buddy. We need you conscious. Don't go to one of your pain transitions.
Furlong, get out of here!
I'm sorry.
You are in a Bajani pain trance. Your friend Furlong wasn't able to stop it. The Borg don't seem to notice, though. They're assimilating you at this very moment. At least this time you won't feel it. Oh, it looks like you're waking up.
So now it's blue. Okay, I think I might know.
Interesting. Borg, yet not Borg. Do you feel it? It's different this time, isn't it?
I think I know the answer.
Designate Beta, Alpha 73, alert, destroy. Designate Beta, Alpha 73, back in, destroy.
Frank! It's still you! Look out!
I need to be in a
Now
Bajani
that was
pain
the right action.
trance.
Proving to yourself that you didn't have to listen to that nasty old Borg collective. True, you are dead, but now you know something you didn't know before, right? Well then, it was worth the trouble.
Hang on, I think I may need to use this on myself.
Medical hypo. Level 2 humanoid neural block. Paralytic. Safe for humanoids with neural resistance of 8 or less. Cardassians, Vulcans, Klingons, etc. Level 2 humanoid neural block. Paralytic. Safe for humanoids with neural resistance of 8 or less. Cardassians, Vulcans, Klingons, etc.
2, 3, 1, 2. 2. What does it say about this one?
Level 3 humanoid neural block. Paralytic. Safe for humanoids with neural resistance of 15 or less. Capable of stopping a Pelacan rhino in its tracks. Deadly, the most known humanoid species. Except a few. The Johnny Adrenaline block. The Johnny Adrenaline block.
1, 3, 3, what?
The Johnny Adrenaline block.
Okay, and this is...
The Johnny Adrenaline.
Adrenaline. Okay. I don't quite understand.
Human adrenaline.
Okay. Do I want adrenaline? Is that what I want? And use it on myself, maybe? I'm not quite sure. I feel like I want to use one of these settings, not a neural block. I want to use one of these. What's this? Oh, it's not nothing. I don't know. We can just try them, I guess. Oh, okay. That makes a lot of sense then. So let's put some adrenaline, and we go 1, 3, 3, 1.
Do you think you're fast enough? Do you really think that's going to work on me? You'll be back. Maybe more than once.
What were you waiting for?
What if I use this one? I'm curious.
Sprint, what have you done?
He sent himself into a Bajani pain trance.
Oh, smart move. Sending yourself into a Bajani trance before you get Borgified. I only hope you're in time to stop them before they Borgify your friends.
It's blue!
Wait! Wait, I think it's him. It's still Sprint.
I did it!
All right, we'd better get out of here before it's crawling with Borg.
I'll wait team to righteous. 3 to beam directly to computer core. Now.
I think it's a bad idea to beam me anywhere.
Wait,
Captain, no, it's all right.
The Borg implant's programming is shutting down, Captain. We have complete control again, sir.
Captain, I have a message from Admiral Hansen. We are engaging the Borg. The Righteous is ordered to remain outside the battle until all first and second line defenses are exhausted. At your discretion. That was all, sir.
He didn't even react to me at all.
And so it begins.
You mean there's nothing we can do?
Not until we're called into action by either the Admiral or the Borg. They also serve who sit and wait, Lieutenant. Let's get a battle ready.
That guy didn't even react to me being a Borg at all. He was like, nah, whatever.
I just hate sitting here doing nothing.
Worried that the battle will be won without you, Tarkus?
Worried that the battle will be lost without us.
You overestimate your importance to the situation, Ensign. The battle is already lost.
Keep your cynicism to yourself, Quint.
I'm just telling the truth.
I'm afraid he may be right. Things aren't going very well.
Oh, not you too, Lieutenant.
It's important to have a positive outlook, even in the bleakest of situations.
It doesn't get much bleaker than this.
What?
Nothing. I was just thinking about Kalen.
Kalen?
My son.
What were you thinking?
I think by now all my friends are tired of hearing me brag about Kalen. I'm sure they don't want to hear anymore.
Did you hear that, Sprint? You don't want to hear Furlong talking about his whiny brat now, do you? I don't know what you're staring at, but I don't like it. Just be careful where you point.
I don't know what that was.
Hey.
Go ahead.
I guess I was just wondering what was going to happen to him. He's only 8. No, wait. He's 9. Growing up without his dad.
Can I have shot
He'll be
Q?
all right.
How do you know?
I know, and so do you.
I suppose I do. His mother's a strong woman. She'll see to that. It's just...
Yes.
I won't get to see him grow up. I'll never get to know him. As a man, I mean... What'll he be? A poet? A painter? An historian?
A Starfleet officer.
There's so much we're both gonna miss.
And so much you would be able to tell him. Isn't that right, Cadet?
Why do you keep doing that? What are you trying to prove?
He's trying to prove that people actually like him.
Oh, spare me the psychology, counselor. You don't have the tools to analyze me.
Your problem is very straightforward, Doctor. You desperately want to be liked.
If I wanted to be liked, all I'd have to do is snap my fingers, and I'd be liked. I'm an omnipotent being masquerading as Dr. Quint. Whatever I want to happen, happens.
Interesting fantasy. All right, let's play that through. Then why don't you?
Why don't I what?
Make everyone like you.
Because I don't want to.
No, because you want them to like you of their own free will. And phenomenologically speaking, you can't force them to do something of their own free will.
Sophistry, Baraka.
Truth, Quint. Let me give you some free advice. If you want to be liked, try making yourself likable.
Ah!
Subspace message, sir. No audio.
Read it, Ensign.
Orders from Admiral Hansen deploying third wave attack when ready.
Agree with that
Battle
advice.
stations. Take us in, Targus. Maximum power to the shields. Spray fire phases. Keep the frequency changing and get those torpedoes online. Time!
Oh, 7:58, sir.
Keep those phases firing. And where are my photon torpedoes?
Armed and ready, sir.
Let's see if we can shake them up a little, Ensign.
Yes, sir. Initiating Delta attack.
I'm reading a small weakness in the shields.
Shields are holding 5, but power is down 10%. Weapons having no effect.
Damn! They've adjusted their shields already.
Here we are again, back at the beginning. But this time, you are security, instead of that little mouse of an ensign.
The Tolstoy just took a major hit.
Are you going to be able to save him or not?
I think she's pulling away. The Kyushu's coming on strong. Saratoga and Melbourne have lost power.
Tolstoy, Kyushu, Saratoga, Melbourne, all ships that were lost at Wolf 359. Will they be adding
And
righteous to
Stargamer and
this?
Gregory.
Captain!
Intruder alert.
Security, isolate the ops console.
At 0800 hours, during the Battle of Wolf 359, the USS Righteous was hit by a Borg weapons discharge and vaporized. It's in your hands.
Security!
The heck is this?
A Borg, member of the cyborg species. Borg, part cybernetic, part
The
biological.
heck is this?
See Borg.
What the heck is this, like, digit thingy? What am I supposed to do?
Borg, an extremely powerful cybernetically enhanced.
Oh no.
Shield mutation is being altered. Shields are dropping.
The Borg cube is firing.
I was supposed to write down that bypass code.
To have come
No,
so
this isn't
far
one
and
of the
then
worst
to
games
lose.
I've played so far.
All this work
Not
and the
even
outcome is the
close.
same. The righteous is vaporized, everyone is dead, and why? That Borg wasn't all that smart, you know. It would have been a simple matter to overpower him. You were so close. I know I'm going to hate myself in the morning, but I'm going to give you another chance. It's not that I care. I just want to see how it turns out.
The interface was trash. I don't know what to do here, though.
It's raining tacos.
Whoops. I feel like I'm supposed to know something.
Shield mutation is being altered. Shields are dropping.
The Borg cube is firing.
I feel like I need to know something that I don't know.
To have come so far and then to lose? All this work and the outcome is the same. The righteous is vaporized, everyone is dead, and why? That Borg wasn't all that smart, you know. It would have been a simple matter to overpower him. You were so close. I know I'm going to hate myself in the morning, but I'm going to give you another chance. It's not that I care. I just want to see how it turns out.
A Borg, member of the cyborg species. Borg, part cybernetic. Borg, an extremely powerful cybernetically enhanced Bajani.
Here we go.
Humanoid, planet of origin, Bajan.
We know what a Bajani
After the
is.
destruction of Bajan by a planetary Borg, an extremely powerful cybernetically enhanced species of humanoids. Planet of origin.
Do I need to know the override code?
Stardate 42761.3. When the USS Enterprise was transported deep into the Delta Quadrant during a hostile encounter with a member of the
I just not write it down?
Hostile indeed. Bunch of babies.
And then I needed it. Cause that's kind of we're more or less, I mean, I would say that for all intents and purposes, we'd be soft locked here if that's true.
A little longer than a few minutes later.
Also not what we want. Here it is. 61330. 61330. I found it while watching the thing. 61330 is the code. 61330. I'll show you. See? 61330. Boom. 61330. Downloading designator circuit override code 61330. All right. Got it. 61330.
Shield mutation is modulating.
The Borg cube is pulling away, sir. It's ignoring us completely as if we weren't here.
It thinks we've been vaporized. For a minute there, I thought we would be.
Where is it headed, Ensign?
Direct course for Sector 001, sir.
What chance the Starfleet forces have of stopping the Borg at Earth?
Actually, they will succeed. The Enterprise, utilizing the emergency transporters on the shuttlecraft, will recapture their Borgified Picard and stop the Borg incursion just in the nick of time.
And how do you know that, Quint?
I told you already. I'm an omnipotent being.
Who are you? And what happened to Dr. Quint and Lieutenant Sprint? And what have you done to my crew?
I'm afraid the lieutenant died about 4 hours ago. Not my doing. He was supposed to die. Just as all of you, I'm afraid, are supposed to be vaporized here at Wolf 359. That's how it's written in the history books.
History? Are you telling us you're from the future?
He is. I am, well, as I said, I exist outside the confines of the space-time continuum. That is, if I want to. My little friend here wanted a chance to come back and save this ship from destruction. And to my great surprise, he succeeded.
So you were just pretending to be Sprint 1?
I only died 15 times.
Please. I'm trying to figure this out. As I said, I didn't expect Cadet Kalen to succeed here, and now that he has, I'm in kind of a bind.
I don't, Of course. According to history, we disappeared from Wolf 359 at exactly 0800 hours. If we stay here alive, it corrupts the timeline. Our future, but Kalen's past.
What are you going to do?
Oh my God.
Well, the easy thing would be to just obliterate you all, but then that wouldn't be fair now, would it? On the other hand, I do want to protect the timeline.
Are we dead?
I don't think so.
Where are we, Lieutenant?
We are still at Wolf 359, sir. The real question is, when are we? According to the navigational charts, correcting for time, we have jumped ahead more than 10 years.
It's clever. I don't understand.
We disappeared from Wolf 359 exactly when history says we did. Timeline is unaffected and we're still alive. Thanks to you, Cadet. If you hadn't come back to get us, we'd be dust.
Captain, what about Quint?
Oops, I almost forgot.
Where am I? What's going on? Wait. I don't think I want to know.
Captain, I'm picking up a vessel 34 Mark 216, heading on a course for Earth. It's the Borg.
What are your orders, sir?
We're a Starfleet ship in Federation space. We may be 10 years behind the times, but I bet we know a thing or two more about the Borg than anyone else in this time. Lay in a pursuit course.
Let's get his mouse
I think I'm
off
going
his
to enjoy
nose.
getting to know you, Cadet Furlong.
Course laid in, sir.
Why am I still here?
Engage.
Why am I still here? Shouldn't I have gone wherever? Dang, I don't know. We did it. I think that's a done. Timer stop. The end. We did it.